Welcome back to the Tips and Tricks for Teachers series, videos in which we share techniques that enable teachers such as yourself to connect and impact your students on a much deeper level. If you have not watched any of our previous videos, please click on the I button to see the complete playlist. But wait, please do that after you have watched this video. In our previous video, you learned a super simple technique to make your students love to write paragraphs. In this video, we will discuss a powerful technique that will enable and motivate younger students in the preschool and pre-primary age to speak more and speak descriptively. What is it? Let's find out. Communication, without a doubt, is the most important domain of development for preschoolers. Oral language development is one of the most critical facets of language development that is necessary for foundational literacy. Oral language development helps develop phonological awareness, which is needed to be able to read and write. So how can we ensure that we enable our youngest students to develop this very critical skill? By using the open-ended questioning technique. What is an open-ended question? It is a question that cannot be answered with a simple yes or no. A closed-ended question, on the other hand, is one that can be answered with a simple yes or no. For example, here's a question. Do you like watching videos about teaching techniques? Think about that for a second. Your response most likely was a yes or a no. But if I ask you, why do you enjoy watching videos on teaching techniques? Your response is going to be longer and descriptive. And what's more, you will automatically start to think more and process more information too. Open-ended questions are a simple yet immensely powerful tool to stimulate cognitive and language development. Here are some of the top benefits of asking open-ended questions. 1. They stimulate critical thinking. 2. They elicit longer and more descriptive verbal responses. 3. They prompt children to make connections between thought and language. 4. They stimulate creative thinking. And 5. They prompt longer discussions. So, how can you change your style of questioning to open-ended questioning? By consciously ensuring that every question you ask your students cannot be answered with a yes or a no. Here are some ways in which closed-ended questions can be changed into open-ended questions. Instead of saying, "Did you understand?" say, "What did you understand? What didn't you understand?" Instead of saying, "Did you like this activity?" ask, "What did you like about this activity? What did you not like about this activity?" Instead of saying, "Do you enjoy coloring?" say, "What do you enjoy about coloring?" Instead of saying, "Do you dislike reading?" ask, "Why do you dislike reading?" Here's a clue. Try beginning a question with why or what to make it open-ended. Here are some more wonderful open-ended questions that will get your students thinking, analyzing, describing, and speaking. What do you know about? How did you get that answer? What did you create, make, draw, or write? What happened? Why did that happen? How do you know that? What do you see, hear, or notice? What does this do? What will happen if? What will happen when? How can you make, create, do? Open-ended questioning has other benefits too. We see a lot of early childhood teachers receive no answers from their students to questions such as, "Shall we read now? Shall we do math now? Shall we clean up? Do you want to play a writing game?" Well, if the questions we ask our students can be answered with a no, why would we expect them not to say no? So in situations where students do not really have a choice and saying no is not an option, don't ask closed-ended questions. Here are some examples. Instead of saying, "Shall we read now?" say, "It's time to read now, let's get ready. What book shall we read?" Instead of saying, "Shall we clean up now?" Say it's time to clean up. What would you like to clean up? The books or the blocks? Instead of saying, do you want to play a writing game? Say it's time to write. Let's get our materials. Remember, it's all about how you question your students. Inculcate open-ended questioning and watch the tremendous impact it will have on your students. Drop us comments to let us know. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to show us your love by liking, sharing and subscribing to our channel. And please do keep coming back for more tips and tricks for teachers. Happy teaching!